Our final port on this adventure was Visby, Sweden, a small town of 24,000 people on the island of Gotland. The town is famous for its medieval old city with walls and ruins dating back to the 12th century. It is said that the known history of Visby dates all the way back to 900 AD. There was a short walk of only 10 to 15 minutes from the ship to the walls of the old city. Inside the walls of the old city, you found narrow, one-lane cobblestone streets with old buildings tightly squeezed together. That is, unless you wandered into some of the open town square areas with outdoor cafes and markets set against some of the old ruins. Be a cool experience.
There you go. It's like a whole little city up there.
On the day we were there, Visby was hosting an event called Medieval Week on Gotland, meaning that people were all over town dressed in costume and role-playing.
Sorry. I see that translated. Även människorna från Spanien förstod precis pussar det var de här på. Det är massa kärlek här i byn. Jag är sagoberättare. Och det betyder...
We walked out of the old city to the shoreline of the Baltic Sea. We dipped our toes in the water and walked back to the ship. The day after Visby, we simply sailed around Denmark until docking back in Copenhagen on the 9th day. We were the first off the boat to get to the airport for our flight back to Los Angeles. It was a great vacation, and we would absolutely come back someday. People have asked me what was my favorite part, and I tell them there was no favorite. Everything was great and different in its own way. When the trip started, I was most looking forward to St. Petersburg, figuring I'd likely never go through the visa process to get back. In the end, my feelings on Russia were mixed. I really enjoyed the Scandinavian capitals of Copenhagen, Helsinki, and Stockholm, and I would absolutely go back to Stockholm to see more of the museums. I was most surprised by Tallinn and Visby and the cool experience of walking around the ruins and the walled cities dating back to the 12th and 13th centuries. Thanks for coming along and watching, and I hope you enjoyed the series.